Hi everyone! So today's lesson is going to be operations with monomials and polynomials. Your agenda today, listen to this video, take some notes, review the rules of exponents. I'm going to give you a little trick to help you using name, and you're going to complete multiplying monomials puzzle worksheet. So with your guided notes, a monomial is a number, variable, or a product of numbers and variables. So there's some examples there. 4, 7x, 3x squared, those are all examples of a monomial. Now we have exponent rules that we need to review. We have the product rule, which is basically saying, hey, well, we're multiplying something and it's the same base, we're going to add the powers. So we see the rule is a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. So let's actually do an example. If we had x squared times x to the 7th, same base, so that's going to be the same as x to the 2 plus 7, which gives me 9. The power rule, same thing, it's a power raised to a power, so a to the m also raised to the nth is going to be the multiplication of n times n. So if we had x squared raised to the 7th power, we're going to do 2 times 7 there, and that's going to give me x to the 14th power. Quotient rule, that's our division, where we see the fraction. A to the m divided by a to the n, same base, a is the same base, and we're going to do m minus n, top minus bottom always. So for example, if we have x to the 7th over x to the 3rd, this is going to be the same as x to the 7 minus 3, which gives us x to the 4th. And our negative exponent rule, we have a to the negative m. We can't have a negative exponent, so we're going to put that underneath the reciprocal. So it's going to be 1 over a to the m. So for example, if we have x to the negative 2, to make it a positive power, we're going to put it on the bottom, and it's going to be 1 over x to the positive 2, okay? Now same thing, if you would have, say, a negative on the bottom, x to the negative 3, and it's on the bottom, to flip that, you're going to bring that to the top, x to the power of 3 over 1, or just x to the 3rd, okay? And then our zero exponent rule, a to the 0 equals 1. Anything raised to the 0 power is always going to be 1. Doesn't matter what you raise, but 7x squared, all raised to the 0 power, that's going to give us 1. Okay? So let's do some examples. We have 5x squared times negative 7x to the 6th. 5 times negative 7, we're going to just multiply that like normal, that's negative 35. X squared times x to the 6th, we're multiplying, so we're going to add our powers, so that is x to the 8th. And I can't simplify anything else, and that is my answer. Okay? So if we look at number 2 has two rules going on. We have everything raised to the 2nd power, and then we have multiplication. So we have 2 exponent rules that we're going to do. So we're going to take care of the parentheses first, kind of like order of operations, and we're going to distribute that 2nd power through. Okay, so we have to distribute that 2nd power to the negative 2. We're going to distribute that to the a, so this is going to be 3 times 2. And as well as the b. Now there's no power there, but we know it's 1 when there's not a power there, and we're going to simplify that. And I'm going to bring down the times 8a to the b to the 9th. So negative 2 squared is positive 4. A to the 3rd to the 2nd, power raised to a power, we're going to multiply. So it's 3 times 2, which is 6. And then 1 times 2 for the b is going to be b squared. And then bring down the times 8ab to the 9th. okay? Same thing like we just did number 1. Our regular numbers, we're going to multiply, so we're going to do 4 times 8, which gives us 32. We're multiplying, so what are we going to do with the powers? Well, we're going to add our powers. So a to 6 times a is going to be a to the 6 plus 1 is 7. We're going to do b now. B to the 2nd times b to the 9th. 2 plus 9 is going to give me b to the 11th. And that's my answer. With number 3, we have division and subtraction. So with division, we're going to divide like normal. With our numbers, we're going to do 54 divided by 3, and we get 18. When we divide, we're going to subtract when it's the same base. So with m, we have 6 minus 2, which is m to the 4th. And our n's, this is 4 minus, remember there's a 1 there when we don't have a number, so 4 minus 1 gives me n to the 3rd. And then our minus 10, m to the 4th, n to the 3rd comes down. Now, at this case, we would be done, but we see we have like terms. So we always have to remember we can add and subtract like terms. These are exactly like terms, m to the 4th, n to the 3rd. We have n to the 4th, n to the 3rd. It has to be the exact for us to combine. So since it is the same powers with the same letters, we can combine this. So 18 minus 10 gives us 8, m to the 4th, n to the 3rd. And that is our answer. Okay, and number 4, we have 2k to the 4th times 10k to the negative 7th. We're going to do 2 times 10, which gives us 20. K to the 4th times k to the 7th. Remember, when we're multiplying, we add our powers. So we're going to do 4 plus negative 7, which is negative 3. And now that negative exponent rule comes into play. So remember here, the k to the negative 3 is only on the k. So I am going to put that on the bottom, but just the k. K to the positive 3 is on the bottom. The 20 is going to stay on top, okay? And that's my final answer.